closely. David Pollock from the University of Georgia and former Gator Jesse Palmer. Guys. If you want to look on the bright side, at least you can pile up a bunch of yards if you can move the ball, because it is a long way to the end. Turning it on! Big pickup on the ground here to keep this drive moving and give them a first down. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. Might as well give it to him again. He has the first and still on his feet. And he's brought down after a nice gain.
Man, this guy is so scary when he has the ball in his hands. He kind of reminds me, he's got a little bit of Leonard Fournette. He's got a little bit of Clyde Edwards-Helaire, you know, just that shake and bake. And when they get in the second level, DBs just don't seem to know how to tackle this guy. You don't want to submarine, he might hurl over you, but if you don't go in with conviction, and he's got the speed to get outside and take it the distance. This dude just makes your heart stop every time he has the ball.
They'll give it to the back. Still running at the 40. There he goes. Touchdown, LSU. And once he found open space, the band might as well start playing.
This offense is so good. Man, they can hurt you in so many different ways, and they do it so quick, so explosive. They can put small drives together, big drives together. They've really had a great year, and that's why they're a top 10 offense.
First play of this drive will start from the 31-yard line. Johnson wants to throw it. Pass is incomplete, and by this stage of his career, you'd think a junior quarterback might take a little better care of the football. Plenty of work to do here on second and long. From the gun, give on the inside. He's now up to 95 yards rushing, and this guy's just having a tremendous season, leading the country in rushing. Wants to go up top on first down. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on first down, second down coming. Backed up now, here's second and long. Grabbed in the backfield, it's Green. Nice gain on that play, but a little bit short of the first down. And the Tigers come to the line on third and short, looking to keep the drive moving. They'll try to get it through the air. Got it in the middle, it's Watkins. Now with a great opportunity as they pick up the first down, they've got it at the 40. The Tigers are flying down the field. From the gun, leaves it on the inside with the back. Brought down just outside the red zone. He moves the chains. It's at the 22. They'll need to show urgency to get another play off before the clock hits zero. Leaves it with the back. Breaks into the open. There to make the tackle, and that's how we'll wrap up this first period. Both teams wanted to establish the run, and they have done exactly that in the first quarter. Starting off this quarter close enough to smell the goal line. He's looking to pass. Touchdown, Bayou Bengals. Grab the short pass to put the 6 on the board.
One of the areas they really focused on with this receiver in the offseason was, we need you to make more.
The Bayou Bengals will run the offense out onto the field. They've come out smoking with touchdowns on each of their first 2 drives, and they're back to work now. He puts them in business across the 50 into the 46-yard line. It'll be first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Give to the back. And a pickup of 8 opens a world of opportunities on second and 2. The Tigers with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. Grabbed behind the line, it's Hill. Across the 25, he's got room. Touchdown LSU! He got a step and just dusted the field.
You know, oftentimes in college football, the best offenses are the ones that can create explosive plays just like you saw right there. They're top 10 in the nation in points per game because they don't have to drive the field. They've got...
They've got a little time here to put together a productive drive late in the half. Out of the chute, quick toss to the right. Oh, he's got some space. And he's brought down after a nice gain. Down to 2 minutes before the half, and they'll take the timeout and see if they can add a little more before the break. It's first down from back at their own 24-yard line. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Looking for a man. It's Johnson. Throws to the tight end. Caught over the middle. It's Green. That's the kind of way that can really get you going as they have a first down at the 43. And the Tigers come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Gonna look downfield again. Fires to the middle. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. And perhaps a touchdown-saving tackle as he gets him down at the 37. This offense is like running a perfection drill in practice against air. Chunk play after chunk play, and here they come again. And he has a solid gain before the defense bottles him up. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. They'll go to the ground. And he is just engulfed at the line by this giant defensive tackle. A third down play coming from the 32 as they try to keep the drive going. Oh, they're after him. That pass not close as he got drilled trying to deliver it, and it'll bring up fourth down. They'll leave the offense out there to try to get it past the marker and pick up the first. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Converts on fourth down, and he's still going. And they'll finally get him down after a terrific pickup. The Tigers started this drive backed up in their own end, and now they've moved into position to score. Really good running, gets it into the red zone, and they'll have it at the 16. The offense will have to use its first timeout of the half. The Tigers can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. The offense changing the play. Wants to fire on second down. And he just overshot his man and threw it out of bounds, incomplete.
And listen, as a quarterback, you're trying to find the matchup, trying to find who's open. I don't know if anybody was open, but that was not a greatly thrown football. I don't know if it was miscommunication, but the ball thrown out of bounds and just on to the next down.
We've got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. This offense has put on a display in the first half, and they have a chance to tack another one on before the break. LSU right back to the line. Johnson looking to throw. Touchdown, Tigers! Fit it in the window for the score. No midseason concentration laps here in Week 7 as they push out that lead.
Well, this offense is clicking. They've been doing it all first half. Running the ball, throwing the ball. They add insult to injury.
LSU will dive into the playbook here on offense. Not sure they had to make many adjustments at halftime as they try to build on this lead here in the third. Punch it out of the air. Finally corralled, but not before. He picked up the first down. Death Valley has a well-earned rep of being intimidating. It is nice to be the quarterback, to have everything on your side.
And have everything quiet. It's the loudest place by far that I ever played. I mean, for an entire game, they are on their feet, yelling, screaming. Now listen, we can't play all the words they're yelling, Reese, but they are an intimidating crowd.
Caught near the sticks. It's Watkins. Brought down at the 20-yard line after ripping off the big play.
If it ain't broke, don't fix it. This offense had so much success in that first half, so in the third quarter, they come out, and the quarterback looks like he's still dealing. This has been a real...
Touchdown, Tigers! And they add 6 more to the board with a trip to the house. Now they have extended this lead, guys. The Bayou Bengals will run the offense out onto the field. This has been exactly the way you draw things up, David. The offense has really been moving the football.
And it's been great execution. They've done exactly what they've wanted to do, build the lead.
There he goes. And he'll go out of bounds, and this aerial attack just continues to carve this defense into tiny slices. Just when you think you have this offense pinned down, they come up with a play like that, and now they've got it 1st and 10 from the 35. He's just winning that matchup in the slot every time.
Yeah, and when you put him in the slot, Reese, he's closer to the quarterback. It's an easier throw. We can run in, we can run out, and really take advantage of his versatility of the guy in that slot position.
He goes down at the 47 after a 5-yard pickup. The offense will put it in play from the 47 on 1st and 10. Hard running there. And a good, solid pickup there before the defense knocks him down. And the Tigers with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Johnson wants to throw it. Quick pass and catch, good enough for the 1st down. Didn't need a lot, but they got enough. That's now 200 catches in his career.
It's so impressive because of his dependability. This guy has been consistent, David, week in, week out. He shows up, and he makes plays. And
it's easy to coach a guy like that. Consistent, does the work, catches the football, you know where he's going to be. That's why he's got 200 catches.
The Tigers, after exploding for that huge run, back to work. They'll give it to him again. Got some room, headed to the goal line. And he rolls into the house. Touchdown, Tigers. That his 40th career touchdown run.
This guy's had a lot of success throughout his career, but 40 touchdowns is something that's pretty commendable, David. He continues to challenge himself each and every game and every year to get better.
This drive will start at their own 27-yard line. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. Squirts across the 30 to the 32, a pickup of 5. The Tigers can really attack on this 2nd and short. The give to the back. Across the 45. And they get him down at the 43, but this is the kind of explosive play you want to build on.
This shouldn't be a surprise to anybody. If you've got the lead in the 3rd quarter and you want to keep it, you got to bleed the clock. Best way to do that, run the football. And you're now seeing this offense
turning it on. And he slipped through the crowd, and Hill has it. Touchdown, LSU. They have not been able to cover this guy all day.
I tell you what, this offense is featuring him. They're doing a really good job. This guy is explosive. He's dynamic. He's making big plays. And heck yeah, I'm going to get...
LSU will dive into the playbook here on offense. Johnson looking to throw. Quickly complete. He knew exactly where he wanted to go with that one, and they've got enough for the 1st down. Passing game kept this drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. Motion from the wideout. Looking to throw on 1st down. It's picked off. The Heisman contender turns it over. Looking for space. It's Dupree. Got enough for the 1st, and he's still going. Going the other way, and he's got room. And I wasn't sure they were going to be able to catch him. They finally did, but they gave up a huge play. He's up to 107 yards on the ground, and he has his eyes fixed on leading the nation in rushing. It falls incomplete. He was trying to find his man for 6.
I'm a little bit surprised they're still throwing the football here this late in the game with this kind of lead. They're on 1st down, taking a shot, falls incomplete, but obviously they're still seeing matchups that they want to take advantage of in the back end of this defense, so they're letting it fly.
It's complete to the right. Now the connection takes it to the 11. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Boy, they'd love to pick up this conversion and go to work with a 1st and goal. Wants to throw on 3rd down. Got away from trouble and got rid of it. And good use of the hands from the defense to deflect the pass on 3rd down.
They've done a nice job marching the football down the field to get into this position in the red zone. You throw an incomplete on 3rd down, so the question now, are you going for a touchdown, try to pay this drive off, or are you just going to take the points?
Right on the money. They'll get him stopped just short of the end zone, but they're in business here with a 1st down. LSU moving the ball quickly down the field. Tight end now in motion. Might be changing the route. Johnson wants to throw it. Big guy smells it. Touchdown, Bayou Bengals. The offense cashing it in on that drive. They give themselves just a little more cushion. The Bayou Bengals will run the offense out onto the field. They took advantage of outstanding field position the last. Breaks into the open. Looks as if he'll get it up to about the 14-yard line. And the Tigers in a good spot here with 2nd and short. They'll try to keep this clock moving on the ground. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the 1st down. Clock stops. We have reached the 2-minute timeout, and this offense just a couple of minutes away from putting one in the win column. Caught behind the line. It's Green. At the 35, he's open. Oh, look out on the right. Past the 20. And they're going to put another one into the end zone as they just keep piling points on the scoreboard.
Man, we knew this offense was good, man, but seeing them in person, like, now I understand why they're a top 10 offense. Week in, week out, so many different ways to hit you from so many different angles. Undefeated still. Still an undefeated squad moving.
LSU will dive into the playbook here on offense. What a feeling this has to be, David, in complete control and headed toward victory formation.
Yeah, no stress, under a couple minutes left in the ball game. Well in hand. These are the ones, Jesse, you like to just run the clock, take a knee, whatever you want.
No doubt. They're going to love watching this game film, too. There's just so many positives to take away from this, and this is the kind of performance today that is really going to help this offense's confidence.
The Tigers are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. Johnson looking to throw. Gets it out quickly. Now well within striking distance as that 3rd down play gets him a 1st at the 29. The Tigers come to the line with a new set of downs. Caught in the backfield. It's Parker. Chopped out of bounds. They'll mark him down at the 15-yard line, and this offense is doing work. They've moved to the 16. It's 1st and 10. They're looking to pass from the red zone. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on 1st down. What will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? Running back searching for a hole. Headed to the end zone. And they're going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just add to their total.
And how about this squad, man? Looking good again. Like, I feel like we say this.
Coming into this one, we wondered whether these guys were a little bit overrated, and certainly they did nothing to dispel that notion.
They were playing angry today, and I know talking to some of their players, David, coming into this game, they felt like they were being disrespected. A lot of people thought their opponent might get them today, so they took this opportunity to make a statement and make an example out of their opponent.
And those are fun moments in the locker room, aren't they, Jesse? Like, everybody's doubting us. Nobody thinks we can win. It's really easy to motivate that type of squad. They played motivated. They played a little ticked off. I'm here for it. I love it. I love the excitement, the adrenaline, the emotion, and they earned a big dub today.
Thanks so much for spending some time with us. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football. Welcome to the home of the Florida State Seminoles, Doak Campbell Stadium in Tallahassee. As we'll see, the Stallions taking on a team from the playoff a year ago, the Florida State Seminoles. For EA Sports College Football. The give to Davis. Oh, he's got some space. Touchdown, Florida State. And once he got away from the knee, they had no shot at catching him.
And as a coach, you're just hoping your offense can take the field on the first series of the game and create a little bit of momentum, get into a rhythm. How about that running play? Hitting a home run early in this game. You know that's got the side.
Guys, here comes that Florida State offense back onto the field. Already a solid start to this one. Now back to work with this 7-0 lead. Got rid of it quickly, but it's incomplete.
Well, this defense knew coming in they were going to see some RPO and they were going to see some quick game. A nice job there taking the throw away from the quarterback.
Dropping back, it's Applewhite. Zings it complete to the right. He's really close to that first down marker, but they stop him just a bit short. And the Seminoles come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to keep the drive alive. On 3rd and short, they'll try to pick it up with the pass. Grab near the marker is Gibson. It's a seam wide open. He's at the touchdown, no! And once he found open space, the band might as well start playing. When that receiver got free, First play of the drive comes from the 38. Got it behind the line. It's Hayes. He'll get it out to the 43-yard line. That's where they mark him out of bounds, and this offense is starting to do a little work. Out of the gun, the inside handoff, looking for a crease. They'll finally drag him down, but not before he gets it to the 40, and it's a first down. The Noles injecting some attitude, throwing the spear down and declaring they're going to run the football.
Run the football, be aggressive. This is the part of the offense that, remember, it was a long time, Florida State offensive line play wasn't good enough. They got to get that physical.
There he goes. And a good pickup there. They'll move the sticks for a first down. Let's see if they try to get another snap before the quarter expires. We've come to the end of the period, and Florida State has the lead. And they jumped out to that edge early. As we wrap up the first, let's take a quick look at our game stats. So they'll go back to work after changing into the field. Grab behind the line. It's Hayes. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
And what a nice play by the DB. You have to understand, that wide receiver gets that ball back quick. It's tough to get him on the ground. Nice job getting a hold of him, getting him on the ground for no gain.
Looking downfield, it's Applewhite. Throws to the wideout. And that's going to fall to the ground incomplete. That was a physical matchup there. 3rd down coming. And now let's see if the offense can bail itself out after the 2nd down misfire. Unloads to the wideout. And a missed opportunity on 3rd down as the defense knocks it free, and 4th down is coming up.
Tell you what, I don't know if the offense was expecting man coverage that time. 3rd and long in field goal range, you're expecting it to be zone. Instead, they lock them up man-to-man, everybody on an island, everybody won. They get the incompletion, now setting up 4th.
That'll be enough to give them a 1st and goal from the 10. The Seminoles come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Lost a throw on 1st down. Missed his receiver there, it's incomplete. Going to work in the red zone, they can't pick up the 1st down without getting it into the end zone. The give out of the gun. And Offense in a bunch formation. To the air on first down. Hit hard as he released the ball on that first down pass, and it never had a chance. They're dealing with a second and long. This time it's complete. Knocked out of bounds at the 46 after the good pickup on that one. Here comes the offense on 1st and 10 from the 47. Caught in the backfield, it's Hayes. At the 35, he's loose. Turning it on. And the catch and run into the end zone. Touchdown, Florida State.
Well, this thing's turning into a route, and it's turning into a route quickly. Really nice job by the offense there, but it's not just them. Their defense is...
Let's see if they can get something going here late in the half. Looking for a gap. It's Pringle. He's out past the 35. Sprinting away. The 20. Touchdown, no. He got loose, and it was lights out after that.
Love the play call offensively. They knew the defense were crowding a lot of bodies close to the line of scrimmage, and once they were able to get to the second level, all they had to do was make one guy miss and get one good angle, and with the speed that ball carried.
So first play of the drive coming here from their own 49. From the gun, running back gets to give.
And what's the closest guy to the football, man? It's those defensive tackles, and those guards and centers have to work together. They got to get those guys and get some movement. They don't on this play, and the big fella eats. Nowhere to go. When you run into him, you usually meet the ground.
They've got the first down, mark it at the 26 in the waning seconds of the half.
Well, this offense told us coming in they were going to challenge this secondary early and often. They were going to use their speed to their advantage and take advantage.
Intercepted. Big play stops the drive. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. At the 40, there he goes. They've got it to the 49-yard line, and they'll move the chains. The offense will have to use its first time out of the half. They're going to ride this running back. At the 35, he's got room. Breaks into the open. And he ran away from the defense to take it in. Touchdown, Seminoles.
And with that score, this thing is getting ugly. This offense has had their...
All right, guys, here comes the Florida State offense onto the field. Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. Fires to the tight end. And they pick up just a few on that completion.
That's a great example of the defense there tackling the catch. As soon as the big fella caught the ball, down he went, not picking up the first.
And it'll be incomplete. This is some physical pass defense.
Yeah, and you just wonder if the defense now has taken out some frustration. Obviously, they've been getting lit up all over the place, and that time, they finally gave it back to the offense there.
Turning on the Jets. Running inside the 20. Slippery slide. Found his way and ran away from the crowd into the end zone. Touchdown, Florida State.
This offense looked unstoppable in the first half, lighting up the scoreboard, and it doesn't...
Okay, guys, the Florida State offense returns to the field. This offense has really been clicking in the game so far, Jesse.
No doubt. Everything their play caller is dialing up, these guys offensively have been able to go out and execute.
Yeah, and it's just maintaining the lead. Keep doing what you've been doing. You got a big lead. Let's just keep piling it on until they find an answer.
The Seminoles just got that huge run. They'd love another explosive play. Out of the gun, the inside give. How about that run as he drives it all the way down to the 13-yard line? Going to work on second down in the red zone is still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. Back to pass, it's Applewhite. Bought a little time, lets it go. That one never had a chance, incomplete.
Give a lot of credit to the defense on this one. They were able to generate a pass rush, force the quarterback to move off of his spot, and that definitely affected his accuracy. That's a big reason why that throw was incomplete.
Another incompletion on third down.
Got to give the defense credit on that play, taking everything away, forcing the incompletion. Now it's decision time. 4th and short, and you're in field goal range. What do you do here?
Got out of trouble, got rid of it. Hauls it in easily enough for the first down. Touchdown, no! And they take it in. Bunch formation for these receivers. Looking downfield on first down. Snagged out of the air. Brought down at the 47, but not before he ripped off 15. That last play is what you call a drive starter. They're out to the 47. It's first down. Quarterback adjusting the pattern. Looking to throw on first down. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. They'll throw again after the incompletion. They pick it off, and this defense, a much-needed play. Here's the handoff. Crosses to 35. Right down the middle. And he got away from the defense. The Seminoles have it back. They'll try to get that offensive spear flaming. After that last explosive running play, David, why not just try it again, right?
I mean, why not? Such a big, long, explosive run. You think, Jesse, maybe give it to him again? Or you say, hey, QB, throw that thing out there.
I think you keep it on the ground, David. Honestly, I was watching the offensive line. They were fired up after that long touchdown run. You know they just want to go back out there again and get some push.
On first and 10, trying to strike from the 15. They want that clock to run. He stopped at the 14-yard line, and they'll stay on the attack from there. It'll be second down, and remember, they can pick up. Got some room headed to the goal line. And we have breaking news. See if they can turn this drive into points. They've got it first and 10 at the 50. Takes the handoff. It's Pringle. And this one will be stopped for no gain. They got nothing on the last play. It's second and 10. They'll leave it with him. Still running at the 40. They get this sophomore on the ground, but he continues to make plays.
Man, this offense would really like to lean on this guy in the fourth quarter, right? They've got the lead, and you just saw his ability there, breaking a tackle. He looks like he's getting stronger as the game goes on. I'd expect him to get a few more carries here before this game's over.
Didn't get much on first down. It's second and 9. To the air, it's Harbor. It's complete. He almost picked up the first down on that one, but he'll be just a little bit short. And the Noles come to the ball trying to pick up this third and short. They'll try to pick it up on the ground. He gives them a fresh set of downs, and this one will be first and goal from the 6.
This guy's been special today. Coming into this one, they thought they had an opportunity really to get him going, running the football, and he has delivered. You've seen the speed, the vision, his ability to break tackles. Well over 100 rushing yards in this game, and that's why they have a nice lead here late.
And that's a good stop for this defense. And listen, there hasn't been a lot of positive today, but let's finish this game strong. I think that'll be the message from the defensive coordinator. Can we get it?
And they're going to put another one into the end zone as they just... This one had all the suspense of a bug hurtling his way toward a windshield, and they did splatter them. An absolutely dominating performance.
You got to give the coaching staff a ton of credit. They obviously had their guys ready to play and motivated right from the opening kick. All three phases we...